Oh dear God, that should be great.
Oh yeah.
Oh, also for the record, we have a fantasy league with a bunch of our guys now.
Yep. Speaking of which, Steven said he's down to do the extra league with Brandon.
Okay.
I don't know if you are down or not. You said
I'll
you get
I'll,
back to me.
I'll say I haven't like I'll still think about it
Bet
because
that.
oh my God, dude! I told the people I said to the people I worked there like they said to me they're like you have like a decent good fucking like draft pick for not even having a fantasy any fantasy experience. I'm like I know, and they're like, and Ryan was like, dude, what was with that Steven kid? Like,
Bro, I want him on the next episode, dude.
who Steven?
Yes, bro. We have first off, I've been thinking about it. We haven't had a guest yet.
Yeah.
And then second off, just the whole Steve, we need you two to get in on a podcast, dude. We need you two to either beef or settle. And I don't think there's settling, dude.
Oh no, there's no
I
set.
am so excited. Bro, we need to get this out so we can have every time we make a podcast an update on the Stevens win-loss chart.
Oh my
'Cause he
God.
made the entire chart.
Yeah, dude, because I mean, I appreciate his confidence, right?
I love it.
He made a whole schedule of how everything's gonna go. He's gonna fuck the shit out of someone, this and that, blah blah blah.
Bro, let's read this list, dude. I gotta pull this up. This shit was too funny, dude.
Okay, you can't say the certain word, the one that begins with the letter R.
Oh, I'm gonna say it all.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
No, wrong football league.
I can bring it up. I got it. All right.
All right, bet.
All right. So
Him,
what?
him and Steven were, batting back and forth at each other after the draft for like a solid 30 minutes.
Oh no,
It was
because
like a 10-minute break,
Bro, because-
and then Steven made the list and put
because
it in the
everyone was my thing was like everyone was chatting shit about Steven saying like he's gonna. I say one thing, this dude turns all of his attention to me. I'm like, all right, you fucking pussy. Like, all right.
He brought up our fantasy baseball records.
Oh yeah, he
Mind
did.
Mind you, the picture, he was up by half a game on you. I thought it was the funniest shit ever, dude.
Yeah, I was like, dude. I was like, all right.
Bro, I kept riling that shit up, too. I kept putting the popcorn in the eyes.
I know, and you kept saying like, oh, he's fucking you up. The reason why I didn't say anything was like I was saying, I'm like, I just want to wait until the fantasy league starts and he starts losing games and shit. That's what I'm waiting
He's got
for.
a solid team, though, dude.
I know he does. I know.
I think a lot of us do, though. There's like half of us that have a solid team, and then the other half, I'm like, okay, I could beat you.
Oh my God.
But Steven's list, man. Here we go.
All right. So, week 1. Amias, is that how you pronounce his name?
Amias.
Amias. Okay, sorry. Amias ass annihilation. Week 2, Ryan loses his virginity to me. Week 3, I take the other Ryan's mouth virginity when my team skull fucks him. I assume he talks about the Ryan that I work with.
I don't know, because we have the Ryan that lives down the street from me, too.
Yeah.
There's no way to tell who's who.
Week 4, Addison gets deeply penetrated anally by my team. This is my favorite one. Week 5, Noah's Ark, more like Noah's funeral.
Yeah, bro.
This one was funny too. I actually chuckled at this, the one that he said for me, because I was like, "How do you come up with this?" Week 6, El Pusio Hunter gets deeply penetrated anally and orally. I replied to that saying, "Damn, week 6 is gonna be a movie."
Bro, I just went, ooh, he called do it El Pussy, yo.
I was like, "Yeah, and." Like,
Oh my goodness.
week 7, Storm gets railed by my massive thunder rod. Week 8 through 15, we repeat complete decimation. Week 16, whoever's sorry ass gets railed. Week 17, I blow my final sorry ass opponents back out to win the championship. Welcome to complete Grape City. Stay tuned.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh man. The word grape is not grape, guys.
No, but the word is in the word grape.
Oh, I love that kid.
He's so funny, dude.
Oh man.
Like, even though that night I was like low key annoyed because he was getting pissed off at me for no reason, I was sitting, I'm like, I fucking love this kid.
Bro, he made fantasy football so much more exciting.
Yeah,
And it
'Cause-
hasn't even
because now
started.
everyone's
I
gonna.
don't care about my own games over his matchup.
That's what I'm saying. I don't even care about my stuff anymore. Now that he's putting up his shit, I'm like, okay, now we all have to keep tabs on his record just
excited.
just to see
Plus
how.
the potential of us having this extra league with Brandon. I'm gonna be in 3 different maybe even 4, because now the guys in my last year's fantasy league are talking about, hey, are we gonna do this year or what? Somebody just said that today, and I just left it on red because I'm not the commissioner.
Right.
But yeah, I'm excited, dude. So
Um,
for this league, I care. Don't get me wrong. My roster is very nice,
Right.
but like Steven's my number 1 priority
Who had the worst one?
out of the draft.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let me go look.
Do they give you like a grade or some shit?
Not really. Let's debate this though. We could debate this.
Okay.
We could rank the teams.
We could, yeah.
That's a good idea.
Which, for the record, by the way, 17 days until the new season starts.
I know. I'm excited, dude.
Okay. So can we start with our each other's teams first?
Yeah. You want to just list your roster?
Yes. All right. So, for this first player, for the record,
Fuck you. For the record, fuck you.
so Storm and I were chatting before the thing dropped, and remember, he's a Bills and Eagles fan, so I know in his mind, he was like, he wants to have both starting quarterbacks.
Literally, you stole him the pick before my pick because you wound up with the number 1 pick. I just didn't want to draft him number 1, right? And you didn't draft him number 1. We waited the first round out. As soon as I get my fucking pick, I go, okay, I'm going to take Jalen Hurts first because I feel like Jalen Hurts, because he runs more, and he was my quarterback last year. I just trust him more than Josh Allen without the interceptions too, right? But my very next pick after your 2 picks was going to be who? Josh Allen. Who does this fucking guy take? Who does he fucking rob from me? After I told him I was snagging both of them? No. He fucking shatters my goddamn plan. You know whose sorry ass I have in my second quarterback spot now?
Who?
Fucking Dak Prescott.
All right. So,
Because somebody stole Trevor Lawrence right in front of my fingertips. He was my very next. Bro, this draft, out of all the drafts, I will say, I love who I've got, but this draft pissed me off so fucking much.
I
The
did
amount
it
of
purely
people-
because I knew
the
it would
amount of
piss you
people
off.
who stole shit from me.
I
And
did.
it's not like
dude,
I was a really picky
Dude,
guy.
I'm sorry. I couldn't let you have both. I'm sorry. And you know, it was a shame.
I'm telling you, I still want to trade shit for him, dude.
Dude, listen.
I will gladly trade you over traded value for Josh Allen.
Listen. We're gonna see. You know what? I'll tell you what. Week 1, after week 1, we'll see what happens. All right.
I'm down for that.
Well. All right. So.
But I'm telling you, the thing that's gonna hurt you, because it's not this. It just breaks my heart. It's not hurting me though. The thing is, if Dak Prescott really starts having his MVP season and carries the Cowboys, your trade value for Josh is becoming a lot fucking less. You'll get Dak.
Oh yeah. Understand. Listen. This could.
But you're not getting Dak with like 2 other players.
This could end horribly for me. Like he could be. Like, and it could, and the Jalen Hurts could be bad for you. You know how much of a bad season he could be. You know what I'm saying, right? Like, there's so much shit on the table. Like I said, it's after week 1 that we have to like be like, okay,
So painful, man.
all right. So, getting back to what I'm saying, quarterback Josh Allen. He loves that. Number 2, I got my wide receiver, Justin Jefferson. Which
Well, I told him to pick number 1
which
instead of picking my quarterback, so
which
you're
he- to
fucking
be-
welcome.
Which he did, yeah. To be fair, he did have me pick him for number 1. I also have AJ Brown, who I
I
picked.
hated that too. You stole him right in front of me.
I picked
Fucking
your
bastard.
wide receiver and your quarterback right from you. It would, because listen, my thing is right. If I didn't steal him, someone else was going to.
Oh, I know.
So I
know-
felt like
the main thing that pisses me off, my wide receiver number 1, thanks to all the fucking idiots stealing my players in this goddamn league, it's a division rival. I have Jalen Waddle. Not that he's not a good fantasy wide receiver or that he's not a good wide receiver. I just don't like the guy. Because he's a rival. He's one of our most hated teams as a Bill.
So, I also have Stevenson, the running back from the Patriots.
Yep.
I have
Solid.
James Cook from Buffalo.
Bro, you stole him from me too, you piece of shit. I'm telling you right now, I was so happy that Steven was on your ass. Because that was my mental mind state at you after that freaking draft. It wasn't just you, but you were like 45, if not 50% of my just absolute frustration with people robbing me.
Oh my god. Then I have your Phillies tight end.
Yeah, you stole him from me too.
And then I got someone from Tennessee because listen, someone stole Derrick Henry and
Before both of us.
and DeAndre Hopkins from me.
Yeah.
So I took Traylon Burks. Thankfully, no one took him. Which now there's something about his groin. So
Yep.
I picked
was gonna
Lamar
pick Derrick Henry.
Jackson. So no one was picking him, so I picked him up.
You have Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
Unless you're willing to trade him. I'm giving you the fattest fuck you in the history of fuck yous.
Then I have our Tennessee tight end.
Fucking right. There's no way you've got fucking
Got what?
Lamar and Josh team. No.
And
There's no fucking
I got our
way.
Tennessee tight end. Then I have Odell Beckham Jr.
Yeah, I saw that. I was thinking about taking him, but I had him in my other league.
Then I got Christian Watson.
Yep.
Rashad White from Tampa Bay.
Yep. He was nice for me last year.
Dalton Schultz.
Yeah.
Rashad Penny from
Yep. You fucking took him from Philly.
Brandon Cooks from Dallas.
Mhm.
And then I got Evan McPherson from Cincinnati.
Yep.
It just because I needed a kicker, essentially.
Kicker, yeah.
And no one was taking him, surprisingly.
Yeah.
But you do have both the defenses from Buffalo and the
Well,
Eagles.
this is what I was gonna get at. As much as I'm fucking absolutely wanting to stab you profusely amount of times.
Yeah.
Like Addison said, on paper, I get the best freaking team. I really do. And on top of that, my entire game plan for drafts, I'll tell you what it is. Well, actually, I don't want to, because if you decide to join the Brandon League, you're just going to fucking rob me.
No, I probably. And plus, I would cut this out so no one else in the league would.
Oh, okay, good. No, matter of fact, you can leave it in. I don't give a shit.
All right.
If they're loyal, they'll watch it. If they're not, then they're not going to know my game plan, so fuck them. I'd rather have them know my game plan, because that means they watch our shit. My game plan is Jalen Hurts, Josh Allen. Right.
Yeah.
After whatever first top pick, to pick up. Like, I had Christian McCaffrey. He's obviously pick number 2 in the draft because you took Jettas. That's
Yeah.
a no-brainer.
Yeah.
After that, whatever number 1 pick I get, it's Josh Allen, Jalen Hurts, straight up. Then my main plan is not to pick them too early, but to get Philly and Buffalo's defense combined.
Yeah. And you did.
I did, yep.
He did.
then-
And I didn't even think about that either.
Yeah, defense is huge, dude. And then I got my kicker from last year because he was fucking god last year, Tyler Bass, the Buffalo Bills kicker.
Oh yeah. Yep.
And I got the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott.
Yeah.
That's my game plans.
Yeah.
Those are my game plans.
Okay.
And
So
I
we're-
did
we're
everything
those-
except for snag Diggs and Josh Allen.
So, I don't know who took Diggs. Someone else took Diggs. I saw that.
Yeah.
I was like, Storm's gonna be pissed off about that. So was Buffalo and Philadelphia the best defenses, like point wise, or?
for projections, yes,
They were? Okay.
but they're not that far away from other teams. I don't know who you have for defense.
I have Tennessee. They're not my main one. They're not.
Okay,
They're
thank
nowhere
God.
near my
Thank
main
God.
one because my main
I was gonna
one,
say you're getting your ass beat.
my
No
main
offense.
one is San Francisco.
Okay, I was gonna say San Francisco, the Cowboys, and the Chiefs are all really nice defenses to pick up.
Yeah,
However, Eagles and Buffalo, they're just very reliable.
I know. Philadelphia is very reliable. I know that.
Yeah, and Buffalo, when we win, dude.
Yeah. So we.
The other reason I like picking up my guys is because I know our matchups. For example, Week 1, Buffalo versus the New York Jets, the new Aaron Rodgers Jets. You bet your ass I'm not playing Buffalo's defense because I have no idea how the Jets are going to come out or how they're going to be. Philly versus New England. Philly's beating their ass. So you damn well know
I
whose
love,
defense is
I
getting
love
put
how
out.
we say Phillies, even though it's not even the Phillies. The Phillies, the baseball team.
Yeah, that's true. However, kicker-wise, I'm pretty sure I'm playing Tyler Bass. Because if the Bills shit the bed, they're going to be kicking a ton. Tyler Bass is my guy.
Now I need to check who the Titans are facing. See, it's probably easier for you because you have 2 teams that you're a fan of. I only have one.
Yeah. Well, I'm also a
Saints.
fan of the whole league. Like I'm like I told you, I am very, very in depth of football now.
Saints.
After this season, I want you to, matter of fact, do this in this episode, and then I want to see your end of the season compared to this.
Okay.
What do you rank your football knowledge and just in general how you feel about football on a scale of 1 to 10?
4 out of 10.
4 out of 10? All right, I want to know what you say at the end of fantasy football in the season this year.
Okay.
I don't know if you're going to get really into it and start watching all the games and all that, but I'm telling you,
I'll probably keep
That
tabs
shit
of the scores and
jumps.
shit.
that shit jumps.
Yeah. Okay.
But anyways, I'll read my team off. Wait, did you finish your team fully?
Yeah. Did I tell you who? Did you hear who our first opponent is?
It's not Steve. Is it Addison?
Well, yes, but I mean for,
Tennessee?
yeah,
Oh, I have no idea.
Saints.
Oh, that's interesting. Derek Carr's first game as a Saint. That's
So I'm
solid.
definitely putting San Francisco as my defense.
Yeah.
They might be my whole defense for the rest of the fucking year.
I honestly, not to be a dick, I don't know why you picked up Tennessee. I get it for your natural love in your heart, but
There was
That
no
was a
there was no other good
was that like the one of your last picks in the draft? Okay, it's reasonable then.
Yeah, there was like
I was
one of the
hoping
last.
you didn't do it like round
Oh no.
4, pick 5.
No.
Yeah, okay.
There was no
'Cause
way I was
picked
picking their
You
defense.
noticed I picked defense hella early.
Oh yeah.
I picked Jalen Hurts, and then I
As
just
soon
went
as
straight
you
to
picked the
defense.
defense, everyone else started to.
No, they still waited like 2 rounds.
Well,
That's why I got Buffalo too.
Well, I picked mine after you picked yours.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
I don't know if you picked it before I got Buffalo too, though.
No, you had
I didn't think so,
you
yeah.
had both of them before I even picked mine.
Oh, right, because of the serpentine opposite order. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. I did pick them back to back. That's right. But yeah, my team is nice. I'll read my team then, I guess.
Yep. So you obviously have Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts at QB. I'm hella excited for that. Jalen Waddle at wide receiver. I'm interested in that.
Yep.
I don't hate the guy. You know, I hate his team. I got Devonta Smith for the Eagles because, you know, A.J. Brown's not going to get all the touches, and who's the next best guy? Oh, that's right. And who'd he go to college with? Oh, that's right, Jalen Hurts. I have Christian McCaffrey as my first pick in the draft for my running back for the 49ers. That's an incredible pick. I pray he doesn't get injured because he's going to be a monster. And there's not that many good running backs in the league, so I'm glad I picked him up. And then I've got, to back him up, Josh Jacobs from the Raiders running back. He's going to be incredible too.
Yeah.
And then my tight end, I got T.J. Hawkinson for the Minnesota Vikings.
Yeah. Yep.
I love that pick. Then I have another backup running back in my wide receiver / running back tight end spot. I've got Travis, right? Yeah, Travis Etienne Jr. from the Jacksonville Jaguars. He's going to be nice. In my quarterback / wide receiver / running back / tight end spot, I've got Dak Prescott, the Cowboys. The Cowboys quarterback.
Yep.
Best part is he versus the Giants first week, so I don't know whether to play him or not. And then on the bench, I've got Miles Sanders, used to be Eagles running back last year. Now he's Carolina Panthers running back.
Yep.
I've got Christian Kirk, the Jaguars wide receiver. You know, I had to pick up my boy Dawson Knox at the tight end position for the Bills.
Yep.
He's so clutch in that position. Then I went, all right, random bench player. Isaiah Pacheco for the Chiefs running back. Why not? Another random player I got, I believe his name's Jalen. No, Javonte Williams for the Broncos running back. Then I got on the bench another decent quarterback, which you might want to consider in a trade. Kirk Cousins for the Vikings.
Yeah.
Sitting on my bench. Then I got my kicker, Tyler Bass. Jake Elliott on the bench. Philadelphia defense and Buffalo defense on the bench.
See, what I like about fantasy football is that you can actually trade.
I love that. I also love that you can just pick up players that aren't
baseball. You can't do that. I don't think.
Yeah, you can.
You can?
Yeah, you can trade in baseball fantasy.
I've never.
We just never did. We didn't do trades this year.
Yeah.
I thought about doing trades, but I was like, eh.
I'll admit, I haven't really been paying attention to fantasy baseball this year.
Yeah,
It's
you and Steven have kind of. It's pretty much been me and Dogface.
Yeah, basically.
Except I can't catch up to Dogface because for some reason, every time we match up, he dogs me. But then every time him and Steven match up, or like him and you, it's like very even. It really
it's
pisses
unfortunate
me
because,
off.
like, on paper,
I caught
have
up 2.5 games. I'm still 10.5 behind first, but the good news is though anybody can win the championship.
Right.
Because the way fantasy works is they have championship games and games before the championship to get in.
So, what sucks is like on paper I have like a really nice team. They just haven't been not performing this year.
Yep.
The only ones that has been both of the Shoheis.
That's pretty much been me, you, and Steven in a nutshell.
Yeah.
Because Steven's got dominant teams, but I mean, Alonzo and Judge being injured together at the same time, that killed Steven.
So, I mean, the Alonzo thing didn't really hurt you that much.
No.
Right.
Because that's Steven's, yeah. But yeah, so the other guys' teams.
I have Addison's up right now.
Okay, bet.
So, he has Justin Fields.
Love that pick from him.
Yeah.
I like his team. He knows
I know
what he's doing.
he's got a good team.
I'm scared of his team. He says I have the best team on paper, but if this was like 2017, dude, besides, you know, some of these players being too new for that, this team is scary.
He's got Keenan Allen
Yup.
from Chargers. He's got DJ Moore. Oh, sorry.
Yup.
Okay, he's got Austin Eckler.
Yup.
Okay, he's got fucking Derrick Henry.
Yup. This is what gets me. He got him and this next player together.
Mark Andrews.
Yup.
He's got Chubb, Nick Chubb.
Yup.
He's got Tagovailoa, whatever.
I respect the pick because there wasn't that many QBs available, but I think that could be a really, really bad pick for him.
Yeah, Calvin Ridley.
I like that pick.
Or is it right? Is it Ridley?
It's however you want to say it, to be honest.
Okay, we got Breece Hall.
Yep.
We got Evan Engram.
Oh, yeah.
DeAndre Swift.
Yup.
Jahan Dotson.
He stole DeAndre Swift from me, by the way.
Zay Jones.
Yup.
We got Irv Smith Jr.
Yep.
Brian Robertson. Or
I
Robinson.
love that
Sorry.
I love that he picked him up.
Daniel Carlson.
I like that pick, but it's like
I feel like it was one of the ones where he just didn't really have a kicker.
Well, also the Raiders are gonna have to kick a lot this year, I think. But you know.
And the defense. He's got one. He's got one of the big ones.
One of the best pickups.
He's got one of the big ones. He's got Dallas.
Oh yeah. I had Dallas last year in my league.
You want me to just read off everyone else's?
Yeah, you can. Who are we going to?
All right. We have Noah's team.
Okay.
Who, for the record,
his team he's got like a decent lineup, but his team confused the shit out of me. Starting with quarterback, you can
Deshaun Watson.
tell me that I want to know when he picked him up, like was he like just bottom of the leader or what?
Is there a way that I can see that, or is that not anymore?
Yeah, there is. You stay on his team. I'll go look at the draft if this
oh.
damn thing would let me.
Okay. He does have Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, I like that pick.
He does got that. I'm waiting for
He
you.
picked him up in round 7.
He might. Yeah. He didn't. I don't think he had a.
Hold on, let me see when I picked up Dak though, because like this is what I mean. I just don't. Yeah, dude, I picked up Dak 7 rounds later in round 14. Dude. I just don't understand how you picked Deshaun. I mean, hopefully he has a great season for you, Noah. But like, I don't know you, but to me, that's just.
He's got
wow.
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Yep.
He's got.
That's a good pickup.
He's got Tony Pollard or Pollard.
Also a great pickup. James Conner.
James Conner.
He was great for me last year.
Pat Freiermuth, whatever the fuck.
Yeah, however you say it.
Yeah. CD Lamb, who I was actually going to pick him up.
Really?
Yeah.
Solid.
Amari Cooper.
That's a good pickup.
Alexander Madison.
Good pickup.
Jerry Jeudy.
Solid pickup, but this all depends on Russell Wilson and the Broncos season.
Brandon Ayuk.
That's a great pickup.
Alvin Kamara.
Had him last year. He was wonderful, but he's suspended. That's why he was kind of iffy for me to pick him up.
Jackson Smith. I can't say the last name because it sounds like another name.
Oh, no. Go ahead and say it. Go ahead.
It literally says Najibba.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hunter's a racist. Confirmed.
Yes. Yep. Quentin Johnston.
Yep.
Cole Kmet.
Yeah, that was a good pick.
Jamal Williams.
I wanted Jamal Williams. I'm so mad that he got him, but it's okay.
I love this guy, by the way. I love his name. Young Ho Koo.
Yep.
And he's got New England's defense.
I think New England's defense is a mistake.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to go to players and go to defenses still available.
I think there is.
Because I'm going to try to help Guy out if he wants the advice. He probably won't.
I'm surprised he's a Denver.
Bro, he didn't take Baltimore's defense?
No one did.
He didn't take Miami's?
No one. Yeah, dude.
Bro, no. Nobody. People slept on Jacksonville's defense.
I might switch one of the Tennessee one out for one of them eventually.
The Giants. The Rams, even though the Rams are going to lose a bunch. But, I mean, the Rams got Aaron Donald. Sacks are going to be there.
I'm surprised he didn't pick Russell Wilson because...
Yeah, you told me he was that's why I didn't understand why he chose Deshaun Watson. Man said Russell Wilson's still available.
Right, he is. That's what
How's
I'm saying.
he not riding with his guy? His guy says, let's ride. Like, what are we doing? Let's ride.
All right, Ryan's team, one of the Ryans. We have 2 Ryans in our league. So I don't know which one this is.
I don't know either.
Joe Burrow.
Loves that pick.
Tyler Lockett.
Great pick.
T. Higgins.
Good pick.
Yeah. Najee Harris.
Interesting pick.
Joe Mixon.
Had him last year.
Travis
he was phenomenal.
Kelce.
Probably his first pick. That was an amazing pick.
Chris Goodwin.
Yep.
Jared Goff.
I like that pick. That pick, to me, was the most underrated pick of the draft.
David Montgomery.
Great pick.
Mike Williams. J.J. Smith Schuster.
Yep.
Deontay Johnson.
Yep.
Damian Harris.
Yes, sir.
Jordan Addison.
I don't know how I feel about that one.
Elijah Mitchell.
Good pick, but like,
Justin Tucker.
That was an incredible pick.
Jake Moody. He has 2 kickers on his team.
Yeah.
And
well, here's the other thing, which is why I said that some of these teams I like question. I don't think you guys understand how fantasy works, which I know a lot of the guys in the league are new.
Well,
like
I don't.
You. The reason I have pretty much 2 of every position is because every team has a bye week. And you either
That's
suffer the bye week
that is
or you kick some ass.
That's a fair point.
That's also why I really wanted Josh and Jalen Hurts on the same team. Because in 1 week, I have to pray to God that the Cowboys or the Vikings currently, unless we make a trade happen somewhere, don't have a bye week the same week the Eagles do, and then I have to pray that they don't lose that week.
Right. I want to see. All right. I want to see where the that it makes me want to see the bye weeks of my quarterback. So Bills bye week is
It'll be like week 14, I think.
week 13.
13, yeah.
And where is Ravens?
I think it's like week 8.
Oh shit.
Is it the same week?
It's the same week.
See? Now, trade me Josh.
I'll trade you Lamar Jack.
I'm not opposed to that trade.
And then he has Cincinnati's defense.
Yeah. Yep.
All right, the other
That's a
Ryan's
solid
team,
defense.
which this might be the one from work because he's a Giants fan. He's got a couple of good Giants on here.
Oh, gotcha.
Trevor Lawrence,
Love that.
Cooper
I
Kupp,
literally was gonna pick him to pick before instead of having Dak Prescott as my backup.
Cooper Kupp. He's got
As long as he doesn't get injured like he did for me last year when I picked him number 1.
Garrett Wilson.
Great pick. I love the pick. I hope the Jets do well for his sake, but I mean, I also don't want the Jets to do well.
Robinson.
Bijan Robinson.
Bijan
Yep,
Robinson,
he's huge.
okay.
That was a great pick.
He's got Shaquan Barkley,
I don't know how I feel about that pick.
Darren Waller,
That was a good pick. I like that pick.
Chris Olive,
Yep, that's a decent pick.
Jahmyr Gibbs,
Solid pick.
Daniel Jones,
I like that pick.
Kenneth Walker III,
That was a pick that was stolen from me.
Drake London,
Good pick.
Terry McLaurin,
That's a 50-50 pick. The Commander's got to be on or off.
Marquise Brown,
Interesting pick.
Dameon
I don't think
Pierce.
the Cardinals are doing anything. Good pick. I like that pick.
George Pickens,
That's a good pick.
Zay Flowers,
Solid pick.
Braden McManus,
I think the Jacksonville's going to be doing a slightly decent amount of kicking, so that's a nice pick.
and he's got Denver's defense.
The dumbest decision. I'm sorry, but God.
Now this is
I mean, speaking of the defense is still available that I just told you about
yeah.
and just read off. I mean, Denver, they're unpredictable. Please, with all this guy does, pick up another defense. I'm not telling you to get rid of Denver. If you really want to ride or die with them, do it. Because another thing I believe in is riding and dying.
But that doesn't make sense either because no one's at Denver.
Exactly. Like, he should trade Denver's defense and rob Noah of whatever stupid guy he wants and give him Denver's defense and just rob him. No
All right.
offense to you guys, but I mean,
So-
realistically, I would rob the shit out of you if I had Denver's defense.
Amias, right?
Yep.
Amias' team. He's got Aaron Rodgers,
Yep.
Stephon Diggs,
Yep.
DeAndre Hopkins,
Yep.
Aaron Jones,
Yeah.
Dalvin Cook,
Yeah.
George Kittle,
Yeah.
Mike Evans, who I was actually going to pick,
I think it's a decent pick.
Tyler Higbee,
Yep.
Alan Lazard,
Nice pick.
David Njoku,
Okay.
Bryce Young,
Interesting pick.
He's-
Wouldn't be my choice.
Darnell Mooney,
Nice.
Elijah Moore,
Solid.
Jerick McKinnon.
I think that's just a riding the Chiefs pick.
Yep. Michael Badgley?
Great pick, because if it's anything like last year, all them Chicago Bears are going to be kicking.
Riley Patterson.
Another decent pick.
Green Bay defense.
That I also think is a really these two actually I think are
And
dumb.
Washington.
That you see what I mean by half the league I think is like really nice, and then the other half I have a lot of questions.
Yeah.
And it's not a lot of questions to the point where like, oh, they don't know how to pick at all, but it's more so just like, what did you pick them for?
Me, I was just like, I have no idea what I'm picking. I'm just picking whoever looks like.
Yes, but you have San Francisco defense to back up. You're in like the top.
No, I have
percentage
Tennessee's
in-
as backup.
No, but I mean you have like hypothetically you have another defense.
Well, yeah, because I know San
It's way
Francisco's
better
defense
than
is actually
Tennessee.
really good.
Yeah, that's my point. Like Green Bay and Washington. I mean, I'm
'Cause,
sorry.
I mean,
but
they were
those-
one game away from a Super Bowl.
Wow.
And then we got the man.
This
Steven.
team I absolutely adore.
He has a really good team.
I know.
Like-
I told him that right after the draft. I went, dude, I love your team.
So, does he know football that much?
No, we were talking during the draft. I was like, every now and then I helped him. I didn't help him like tremendously. Like I let him pick decisions. I
Right.
kind of just told him pretty much because he didn't understand like the roster. So I was like, yeah, you might want to pick this position.
Got you, yeah. See, you only helped me with the one pick, and that was it.
Yeah.
Everything else, I kind of just had an idea for,
Yeah.
especially Josh Allen.
I
Anyway,
love his team though. I really do.
See, I almost picked the first player. I almost did, because I know he was gonna. But you picked Jalen Hurts. If you didn't pick Jalen, I would have picked him.
Why didn't you just pick Patrick then?
I don't
He's a
know.
league reigning Super Bowl MVP.
I don't know.
What the fuck? I could have had Josh, and your stubborn ass decided, oh no, I've got to ruin his day.
Oh, so for the record, he's got Patrick Mahomes. He's got Jamar Chase. He's got Devontae Adams. Those first three are really good.
Incredible pickups.
He's got Jonathan Taylor,
Love that pickup for him.
J.K. Dobbins, or Dobbins,
Great
whatever how you
pickup.
pronounce his name. Kyle Pitts,
Sleeper pickup.
DK Metcalf.
He's just in love with him. I don't blame him.
Oh my God! I just
He
looked
got
at
receivers hella late.
dude. His team's really good. He's got
Yes.
Justin Herbert.
Yes, I told him to pick up Justin. I said, I'm going to pick up Justin. And then he fucking took him. And I was like, oh, great. You're joining the bandwagon of stealing my fucking players.
Debo Samuel,
He just loves Debo, too.
Michael Pittman Jr.
He entirely wanted to pick him. And I was pissed when he said his name because I had my eyes on him.
Cam Akers. Akers
Great
with-
pickup. Akers, yep.
Gabe Davis.
That son of a bitch. All of this league stole play, and I know I can't have every player in the world, but I'm telling you, the worst thing y'all actually did was take all the players I wanted to take. Because if I took all the players I have lined up as my options, my team's worse.
Taysom Hill.
Yep, I like that pick.
A.J. Dillon.
Love that pick because Green Bay is just going to be running. And then this pick, I couldn't believe he got to. I'm telling you, I don't understand how this dude chose Deshaun Watson.
Over Brock Purdy.
Exactly. Then look at his kicker. Look at his freaking kicker.
Yeah, Harrison Buck.
Look at the two defenses he picked up.
He picked New
How
York
the hell
Jets.
did y'all let him get away with this robbery?
He picked New York Jets and Kansas City.
Bro, I can't believe that this fantasy people let him get away with this robbery.
I mean, I had no idea what I was doing.
I swear to God, his list is warranted. I can't wait. We need to have him on an episode because we need to shake his hand virtually or IRL because like this dude. I mean, this is incredible.
Next time I see him at Walmart, I'll be like, listen, me and Storm looked at your team like afterwards on a Sports Bowl podcast. I'll admit, you have a fucking good team.
Bro, I told him when he told me because he told me I'm thinking about making a list, right? And I went, honestly, I'm all for it, dude. Your team, I'm scared to verse him. Like as much as he's got the list and it's like my number one target to follow his team, he scares me more than anybody in the league. He is scary.
I know his team is
That's
actually
why I
scary.
want you to give me Josh Allen. Because, like, legitimately, I don't know if Dak is going to help me during week Steven.
Like I said, week 1,
Oh,
and then I'll see what happens. All right,
fuck.
I promise.
Steven's team, oh my God.
Steven's team, like we said beforehand that he has like the best team out of all of us, and we didn't even like say it. Like I didn't even look at it. Now that I look at it,
My goodness.
it's honestly like it's
Now
really,
that you look at it, can you admit that half of the fucking league is absolutely fucking retarded? I don't care that you're coworkers or you know these guys.
I
I know
mean,
a lot of them, and even if you're his coworkers, I'm not like I trust that
listen,
you're a
I don't
wise individual as a human,
listen,
but fantasy football draft wise, you guys fucked up.
listen. Like I said, I don't know much about football. Like I said, 4 out of 10 knowledge, probably, and that's at most. Probably my more comfortable is like 3.5. But picking the way you just put it, picking Deshaun Watson over Brock Purdy, that's kind of stupid.
Over Justin Herbert even,
Even that, yeah,
because we got him late too.
yeah,
Get alone. What about the defensive picks? Like Amias had Green Bay, and he had Washington.
yeah,
This guy got New York and Kansas City. How?
right.
Like, how did the league allow this?
I'm trying to see.
I see some of our teams, and I'm like, okay,
Wait,
we were
wait,
rightfully
wait.
allowed to allow this.
So I'm just looking at the players that no one's picked yet. So no one picked up Derek Carr
No, I don't blame people for not picking him up.
or Matthew
questionable.
Stafford,
I don't blame them for not picking him up either.
or let's see. I'm trying to see.
I see why you're pointing them out because they are very good to point out. But I see why people didn't pick him up either, if that makes sense.
New Orleans Saints defense, no one picked.
I'm surprised nobody picked up Michael Thomas,
Or
Saints wide receiver.
Or like you said, Miami's defense, no one picked. Jacksonville's, no one picked. The Chargers
unreal.
even.
Yep.
Pittsburgh, no one picked the Giants.
No, this is what I mean. Even the Ravens or the Saints. I really don't understand. Like you can agree with me, right?
I'm just looking. Wait. Okay, so wait. In our NFL predictions, I'm not gonna give away anything of like our where we placed our teams, but we were saying, I made a certain comment about the Lions, and you said the Lions defense is good.
It is.
No one picked the Lions,
That's what I'm saying.
but they're gonna pick the
Commanders.
Commanders.
The Packers.
What was the other one? What was the Broncos?
The Broncos. You picked the Titans.
I know
And
that
I know
one
that's
was
a heartfelt pick, but
That-
and that's the other thing. If you guys solely just picked all these players from your heart, then I'm fine with it. I think it's very stupid because to me, I'm trying to win.
I picked Traylon Burks because he's good, but he's also from Tennessee.
Yes, I agree. That's a solid pick.
And the other one, the tight end, the
I'm just saying, like Deshaun Watson.
Okinawa, something like that. That was from the heart because there was no one really else. There was no one else.
Yeah, I agree. I'm just saying, like Deshaun Watson over Dak Prescott, Justin Herbert, Brock Purdy. Like, if that wasn't a heartfelt quarterback love, I don't know what the hell it was. And don't tell me that it was a heartfelt meme quarterback pick, because my goodness, you could have got him. You could have got him in the offseason.
And
After the
also,
draft.
like Russell Wilson too.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, he's still available. Alexa, turn on Storm Ceiling Lights.
What?
Alexa, turn on Gay Boy Ceiling Lights. The fuck, you bitch ass? Yo, Alexa, turn on Storm Ceiling Lights, dude. You fuck ass woman. God damn it. Don't let women do shit for you. Jesus. I didn't want to look black anymore, you know? No, oh, okay.
For fuck's sake.
The last minute of what's come out of my mouth is unreal.
Because we're pissed off at our draft picks. I'll admit, the Tennessee defense was bad. I'll admit.
Absolutely. So, now do you want to rank teams, like, in order from what you think?
Yes.
And do you want to do a biased or unbiased list, or I don't need a biased or unbiased list.
Let's rank them and then see how we feel at the end.
Okay.
All right. So, the top team, I feel like, it fucking pains me to say it. Stevens.
Solid.
Stevens' team on paper is the best team out of anyone else's.
It's so funny after mentioning that list.
I gotta give I gotta give credit where credit's due.
I know.
Like, I know I can be a dick sometimes, But I'll be real with you. His team is the best one. And like second place, I would say. Let me just give like a quick. Let me this really quick.
You gotta look at it. I get it.
Yep. I'm gonna say. Oh, man, it's tough. I'm stuck between yours or mine.
I don't blame you.
I'm gonna say purely because. I'm gonna say mine is second,
Okay. Don't blame you.
and I'm saying yours is third. Like
Solid.
yours and mine is neck and neck. I'm gonna say.
Solid.
I think what ruins yours, just and even though I'm saying this with a 4 out of 10 knowledge, right?
You mean what ruins mine is everybody stealing my fucking players before me? The whole fucking draft. It actually made my team. You guys really fucking helped me.
It's
Like,
the
I
deck.
appreciate you guys pissing me off.
It's the that essentially, yeah. That's it. It's just because we picked your best guy. But what helps your team, and what I say is neck and neck. Defense.
Yeah.
You have both of the best defenses, and you got Jalen Hurts, and you got McCaffrey,
Yep.
and you got Waddle, and you got Smith.
And all these other guys that you might not know so much, they're really, really nice.
You got Kirk Cousins.
To
You got Tyler Bass,
Yep.
and you got Jake Elliott.
Oh yeah.
So, but let me, like I said, I have Josh Allen, Justin Jefferson, A.J. Brown, James Cook, Traylon Burks, Lamar Jackson, Odell Beckham,
Yeah, I like your team.
Evan McPherson, and San Francisco defense.
I do like your team.
So now it's going to be tough. I think. Oh, man. So for fourth, it's a toss. Oh, okay, no. No, it's not a toss up. I think fourth place is Amias' team. Because he's
Yeah,
got eight.
you
Because
could say that.
he's got Aaron Rodgers, Stephon Diggs, DeAndre Hopkins, George Kittle, Mike Evans. It's just the defense is. And oh man, it's tough. Because it's for fourth place for me, it's either Amias' or Addison. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Because they have good teams, but what Addison has over Amias is he's got Dallas's defense.
Yeah.
So it's tough to place them. Again, they're neck and neck.
Yep.
So maybe I might put Addison's team just a tad bit ahead of Amias's.
Don't blame you.
Actually. And I'm not trying to like be a dick. This is just coming from someone who doesn't even know who much about football.
Anyways.
So I'm trying to be as unbiased as possible.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I put for fuck's sake, I put Steven first. If that's not me being unbiased, I don't know what is. Because if I was being biased, I would put him straight at the bottom. But I can't do that because this team's really good.
I don't even think if you were biased, you could put him at the bottom.
No, I wouldn't. I can't. I can't even.
Deshaun Watson at starting.
So, let's see. So we have Ryan, then Noah. Let's see. Shit, dude. This is where it gets tough. You want to rank the last three?
Oh, I was letting you do your list, and I was gonna say mine.
Oh, you guys. Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So, we're just gonna see. So Ryan's team. He's got Joe Burrow. We got T. Higgins, Kelsey, Jared Goff, Juju, Mike Williams.
I also think this guy is my Ryan because you mentioned the Giants thing, but also the fact that he's got Joe Burrow makes me think it's Ryan from down the street.
Got ya. Okay, so he's got. And then Ryan from work has got Trevor Lawrence, Cooper Kupp. Yeah, he's got. See, but the problem is, wait, what defense does? Okay, fuck? It's a game of the defenses again, dude. Because Ryan from work has Denver's defense, but his overall team is good. Your Ryan has like a somewhat pretty decent team, but he's got Cincinnati's defense.
Yeah.
So I don't know who the fuck to put over the other. And Noah's team, I mean, besides Deshaun Watson and New England's defense, it's all right too.
Oh yeah, he's got a nice team.
So
When we're making this list and talking all this crap, I'm not like criticizing everybody. Like we all had a great draft. Everybody's got a solid team.
everyone has like a grade
There's just
over an
some
A.
decisions that were made.
That's
That's all that I'm pointing out. I love
listen,
everybody's team for the most part.
everyone's grade I don't think is lower than like an A minus.
No, I say there's some B's in here,
Like whose?
but mainly because of the dumb picks.
I guess, yeah.
That's why it would be a B. Because I mean, I'm putting it like this: there is no way in hell I'm putting somebody at an A when Steven's team is an A, and then you got something like Sean Watson with
No,
Denver's
I put Steven's
I
team as
just
like an A
can't do
plus.
Yeah, but I mean, I would still categorize it as a B just because there's certain levels of it where it's just like I'll explain more when
Like
I do my
like
list.
a B plus or just a straight B.
Like a B or a B plus. Yeah, I'm not saying. Trust me, all the teams are great. I don't think anybody's below a B, at all.
Right, yeah, I wouldn't say that.
But I just don't feel like putting Deshaun Watson on the same level as Patrick Mahomes,
Right.
Chiefs and Jets defense.
Right, yeah.
Like that's just nuts.
Okay. Fuck, dude.
Unless they get injured. Honestly, if they get injured and you guys
That's-
prove me wrong, I'll love you
That's
guys.
another
I
thing.
would
We
love
have
you
no
guys
idea
for
how the
sticking
season's
with
gonna
your
go.
hearts.
Like I said, like Steven could have a real like his team is good, but like let's say if like Patrick Mahomes gets injured.
Done. Well, no, he's got Brock and Justin.
Yeah. See, that's another thing.
That's what I like about me having what's his name? I want to call him Dallas, but his name's Dak. That's what I like about having Dak and Kirk.
Shit. All right. So I'm gonna say, man, Ryan from down the street from you. That's the best one out of these three that I'm looking at.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna put, man, these two teams. Fuck.
Do they? They got a lot of puss.
No. See, okay, so
You're also heartbroken because you got to pick over your employees that you're actually.
that's what
gonna
I'm
see.
saying. That's what sucks.
And the worst part is they're both at the bottom.
Huh?
They're both the last two teams, so you feel like a
See, the
dick.
thing is,
I get
Noah.
where
See,
you're coming
the
from.
thing is, Noah is leaving for college, right?
Yeah.
But he's probably gonna see us and be like, "What the fuck, dude?" So is Ryan too.
Oh damn.
So, well, he's still working with us. He's going to like a local college essentially.
Oh sweet.
But fuck. See, the thing is like, all right. So, ranking the last two, I think Ryan's outstanding team and then Noah's.
Okay. Okay.
So,
I like
so who do you? What's your list?
I'll say so for me. I know this might sound biased, but I'm putting me number one.
Okay.
Not only because I have faith in me, but just in general, my tradability on this roster is amazing.
Yeah.
That's why I also keep telling you we can do a trade. It would hurt me more than it would hurt you unless somebody gets injured
Okay.
to hurt you, really. But it would also hurt you a lot as well. But I just think overall, my guys are just like everybody would want a piece of my guys, no matter who it is on my roster.
Okay.
Also, my team's just really nice.
Yeah.
So I'm putting me number one. And
Which, for the record, his team name is Losing to Me Hurts, right?
because of Jalen Hurts. Yep.
Yeah, I figured that.
In my other league, I have Jalen Hurts too. I put "Baby Don't Hurts Me No More."
That one's so bad.
Yeah, I know. And then if this original OG last year's draft class for fantasy with the random group I had, I'm just the almighty Storm.
Okay.
But yeah, so I got me first.
Yeah, and then I assume we have Steven second.
Absolutely.
Yep. Who's third?
See, third, I'm really torn between the two of you.
Who's two?
It's you and Addison.
I figured that. Yeah.
Because to me, Addison's team is really nice. But I'm putting you third. A, the fact that you have Josh Allen and a lot of other guys stolen from me. But B, he doesn't have a backup kicker, even though you can pretty much pick up anyone. And he's got a lot of great bench players. But I'm also just questionable at Tua. I'm really questionable about Tua. So for that, I put you third and him fourth.
Gaia.
And then we have I'm going to go ahead and put my Ryan fifth
Okay.
because he's got the Bengals defense. He's got Justin Tucker.
That's true. Yeah.
His bench players are like good, but not like great pickups, but they're like, going to work. He's got Jared Goff. I think that's probably the most like underrated pick.
Oh yeah, because like we said, he's statistically one of the best quarterbacks of all time.
Exactly. Plus he's got Travis Kelce and Mixon.
Oh yeah, he's got yep.
Burrow and Lockett.
Yeah.
He's gonna have a solid team. People are gonna overlook him when they're gonna verse him, and then they're gonna be like, "Whoa, wait, it's close." You know what I mean? He's that team. Then I'm going Amias.
Yeah.
The reason you had Amias higher than Ryan, but the reason I don't have Amias higher is literally defense. He's got Green Bay and Commanders. Defense is huge. It's not like super huge, but like it's top 3 categories, arguably, I would say, depending on the week. I mean, his lineup is amazing. His bench, questionable, but nice picks.
See, that's what sold it for me, because the lineup was like really good. He's got Aaron Rodgers, Stephon Diggs, and DeAndre Hopkins, and for his first 3.
Yeah, and then Jones, Cook, and Kittle to follow with Evans and Higbee. Like it's a great lineup.
And everyone's lineup is great. Everyone's lineup is great.
There's just one he might suffer because Aaron Rodgers is countering Diggs.
Yeah.
So, who says Diggs gets touches and Gabe Davis doesn't take them all, but also who says Rodgers doesn't suck?
Right.
That's the other thing you'll notice week by week, depending on matchups. You'll be like,
who's
these guys verse each other.
Oh, I see it. Never mind.
I don't know if I want them, but so I got my 6th, right? Yeah, it'll be 6th. So then it's again between your 2 workers, co-workers, ex-workers, whatever you want to call them.
They're still workers, essentially.
I've got Ryan. I've got Ryan 7th.
Noah, dude, they're fucking weird.
And then I've got Noah last. But the reasonings I'll explain, because these 2 to me are pretty much interchangeable.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. It's like, God.
Because Denver's defense, compared to Deshaun Watson, makes them interchangeable. However, a nice solid lineup for Noah, besides the Deshaun Watson pick, I'd say.
Yeah.
Deshaun could prove me wrong, have a great season. His bench is nice. Kind of some questions, like Kamara, he's suspended. I get why you picked him up, especially because he's like a middle of the bench player. So, he probably was just, all right, nobody's picked him for a while. Let's pick him.
Right.
There's also just some guys that are like a lot of Super Bowl players that aren't going to do too much. But they might, like Jared Judy.
Mm-hmm.
Depends on how the Broncos do. I wouldn't have picked them until later.
Right.
That's all, really. His kicker, interesting pick. Love it. Defense, New England. I mean, that's why I put him last, because his quarterback and his freaking defense. Plus, on top of that, he only has 1 quarterback.
See, that was the thing that he told me. He was like, he kind of told me, he's like, I don't really follow the picking multiple quarterbacks thing.
Yeah, well, the reason I have 3 and a couple other people like Steven have 3 is because I added the extra spot for quarterback, wide receiver. 3? Yeah, I've got Kirk. I've got.
Oh yeah, okay.
Dak, and I've got. Jalen,
okay,
yeah.
Because I was saying, like, who's the third one? Because I know you have Dak and Jalen, but who's the other one?
Normally, they don't give a spot to have a quarterback, wide receiver / running back, tight end position, but I added it because I thought it'd be interesting.
Yeah.
Especially because there's so many underrated quarterbacks that could easily help out.
Right.
So, yeah, I personally, if I was him, would definitely at least have another quarterback, just because of bye weeks even.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's why I put him last. And then Ryan, he's mainly so far down below on the list, not because his team is horrible. I like his team. His defense was his worst choice.
For the record, when we say this, like when we're ranking our teams, I know I keep saying it. Not one team is horrific.
Yeah,
right.
no.
There's not one bad team, but we have
And
like
honestly,
we have
I would appreciate you guys watching this and taking the tips that we're giving and making your teams better.
mainly from him because I have no idea what the hell I'm talking about, but
Yeah, I get that. But I
Um,
mean, I'm not trying. I'm criticizing.
but we're
In a respectful
mainly
way.
we're
Give
mainly
you some-
comparing great teams and like outstanding teams
Yeah.
essentially.
And then me, don't take this as hate or shade or whatever. I'm
It
literally
isn't.
just giving feedback.
It
Just
isn't
to me,
hate. It isn't.
If I was just hating, I'd just be calling out your picks. I'm calling out the guys that are still available, the defenses, saying who's good, who's not.
If it
Like,
was
me,
hate, we
I'm
put
just helping.
Steven in last.
Yes, you would for sure. I wouldn't,
Right.
because I mean,
right.
holy. But you know,
Listen, like I can't hate his pick, and you know what? I can't hate him for being as competitive as he is. Like the dude's funny.
I love it.
The dude's fucking
love
funny.
it.
I appreciate it because like he reminds me of like us.
Yeah,
essentially.
exactly.
Like,
That's why we're boys, bro. Me and Steven, I mean, we're.
I mean, you probably fucking fucked him up some way for being in a technology class with him.
I wouldn't doubt that I am responsible for a lot of Steven. We can ask him on an episode, dude. We can
Good,
deep dive
because
into
I know you're
Steven's brain.
you're responsible the way I am now.
Everybody just blames me for creating serial killer monster human beings. Kid touchers.
Okay,
Probably
don't
bleep that.
don't fucking go there, Jesus Christ. Serial killers is one thing, but kid touchers, like, dude,
I love that these are just gonna be bleeped too.
they're not. But like,
they're not gonna be bleeped. That's even funnier. That's fucked, but that's funny.
because I can't be bothered to go through 2 hours of footage to see what the bleep, you know?
I don't blame you. But yeah, my main thing with Ryan, your Ryan's team, is from experience from last year's season. He's got too much for the same team. Which,
Yeah.
yes, I know this counteracts what I've been saying, that I wanted Josh. I have Philly and Buffalo. They're my two teams. I have Jalen Hurts, Devonta Smith. But my thing is, I think he just has too much of the same team, and they're not, like, great players. Like, for me, Philly and Buffalo's defense, they're great.
Right.
If they have a rare loss or a bad day, you can take it and shake it off. If these guys have a bad day, you're like, damn, I should probably drop them. And I mean this with no offense. But I'm just saying, Darren Waller, I had him last year in fantasy. He got injured. He was great before he got injured. After he was okay. He's a giant now. You've also got Saquon Barkley, who's a giant. If the Giants are just getting their ass handed to them, you've got two of your starters just getting shit on. And like what my point is he's also got Daniel Jones. So if he uses him as a QB or puts him in a position at all, he's got three players getting shit on.
See, I don't know if he's going to use him as a
Daniel
quarterback.
Jones throws an interception. How the hell is Darren Waller or Barkley touching the ball? Because now they got to wait for the team to have the ball.
See, my thing is, right, I don't know if he's going to start him as a QB because he's got Trevor Lawrence in
he's
there.
got Trevor Lawrence, but he could still put him in the quarterback, wide receiver.
Oh, yeah,
running
I
back.
guess, yeah.
And even during the bye week, he's going to have to play all three Giants.
Oh,
when
yeah.
Trevor has the bye, yeah. But yeah, my thing is just from experience last year, I placed third. I didn't get to the championship game by like 1 point. I was really pissed off because I would have won the championship game. I won third place solidly in the third place game. My team was decent last year, but from experience, having a lot of guys on the same team versus having a variety, that's why this year I went for more of a variety with like my inner middle players. Because, yeah, I love the picks, but Darren Waller and Barkley and Jones together, if they're going to have a bad day, they're all probably having a bad day. Great picks, though. Cooper Kupp, amazing. Lawrence, amazing. Wilson, Robinson. The other thing is, too, your bench players are kind of just like, I feel like there was better out there when you made some of these picks. Not that these aren't good picks, but I mean, like you could have probably gotten somebody better than Zay Flowers. You could probably pick up somebody still better than Zay Flowers, like a third quarterback, like Russell Wilson or whatever, which I think would be hilarious because you have the Denver defense and you could totally rob a trade.
Ryan,
Although, of course, I'm
Ryan,
ruining this because
Ryan.
now no one knows if
Ryan,
he watches
for the
it, that
love
you're
of
robbing a
fucking
trade.
God, please do that. Ryan, I would love it if you did that.
Let me make a trade proposal. Even pick up Russell Wilson before Noah gets it, right? You have Denver's defense and Russell Wilson. And if Noah doesn't see this video, wonderful for you. You trade them. Let's go to Noah's team, so who you could rob from him. You could probably rob James Conner, maybe CeeDee Lamb together. That's kind of a stretch, but maybe even you could go for Judy, which isn't a bad rob, along with like CeeDee Lamb or like Pollard. Taking Pittsburgh's tight end might not be a bad idea. You could snag Kamara middle of the season once he's not suspended anymore. Ayuk might be a sleeper because, I mean, Chiefs aren't going to be as great as they were last year. They might be, but, I mean, depth-wise, they don't have Juju anymore and stuff like that. If you want to be dumb, you could snag Watson. I know he's probably not giving up Tyreek Hill or St. Brown. But my point is, you could rob him. So I wish you two the best of luck in making decisions after watching this, if you do or
You know how
don't.
close me and Matt Addison's matchup is?
Oh, it's very close. It's like 50-50, ain't it?
It's like 6%.
Yeah, mine with Noah is surprisingly close. Because this is what I'm going to say, too. Like, I'm 53%, he's 47% chance to
I'm
win.
53,
Like,
he's
it's
40.
surprisingly
I'm
close.
53%. Addison's 47.
Yeah, that's why it's surprisingly close.
Really is. My God. Dude, I you know, like I said, I've always wanted to stay out of like fantasy football shit because I didn't get it. But now that I somewhat understand,
After this season, you're going to fucking love it.
I'm
You're either going to hate it or love it because you either love or hate football, pretty much.
I mean, I'm hating fantasy baseball right now, but I mean,
Yeah.
like after like sort of like understanding all of this, I kind of have a little bit of an idea. I'm just gonna sit back and just enjoy what happens, dude.
You know what I love if we have Steven on too? I think all three of us can guarantee that week 1, he's right.
Oh yeah.
He's projected to get 150 versus 113.
Wait, what?
His matchup versus Amias week 1.
Is it real? Where do you see that? Oh wait, I see
Go
it.
to the top and show league matchups.
Oh my God.
Every other matchup is close, and his is just an absolute annihilation.
So he wasn't kidding. Myers wasn't kidding when he said like, dude, I'm about to get like fucked.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
77 to 23%.
I want to know when I verse Steven.
I think you face him.
Was it week 8? No.
No, it's
7 maybe?
Well, I have the list.
7. It's week 7.
Oh, okay, because I'm week 6.
I'm projected to beat him so far. 139 to 121.
Wait. Now I want to hold on.
You guys verse week 2?
Week 6.
Oh, week 6? Oh, wait, me and you verse week 2.
Wait, look at week 6 for me and Steven.
Damn.
What the fuck?
He has to have bye weeks, dude. Because even with mine, he's just getting his meat tickled.
Why am?
Oh, yeah, he's got bye weeks. That's why. Yep. Yeah, so they'll even out more.
Huh?
Oh, I've got some bye weeks too. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I want to. Okay, so mine's week 13 with my bye week for both quarterbacks. So I want to say, oh, I'm facing him again.
I'm telling you, Josh Allen would be a
Wait,
valuable
wait,
guy to give me.
Wait. With my bye weeks, both of my quarterbacks on bye week, I'm facing Steven week 13. I'm still beating him. It projected.
What?
Look.
What? Ain't no way. How?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, Josh Allen has no game either.
That's what I'm
That's-
saying.
Right, and then who else has no game? For Devontae Adams. He's got quite a few people out. That's why.
I have quite a few people out too.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, like, the thing is, once you guys replace those players, it's gonna even out pretty fast.
Yeah, right. Holy shit, dude.
That's crazy, man.
So yeah, I have to like make sure to like really pay attention to who has a bye week and who doesn't,
Yeah,
because I will be fucked.
that's what's nice about fantasy football too. It's weekly instead of freaking every day like baseball.
Right.
That's why I say you'll also probably fall in love with this more than anything.
Yeah. I probably wouldn't do fantasy baseball ever again.
Really?
Yeah, because they have to check it every day and shit. Well, we'll see after the season's done.
Well, I mean, that's why I like the. I don't check it like every day, like for a long time. It's maybe like 2 minutes, because I pretty much just hit the button that says start players all week, like starters, and then I hit for the rest of the week, and then I pretty much check if somebody's injured
Got
or like day to day.
But yeah, this should be fun. What the fuck?
Yeah,
Dude, we
I
turned
agree.
it from an hour-long episode to a 2-hour episode just for talking about fantasy.
Just for fantasy. Yep. We could honestly cut the video for the podcast and then just make this a separate video
We could.
talking about fantasy.
We could. We could have like 2 separate podcasts in one episode.
Yeah, exactly. I'm totally down for that.
All right.
Are you down for me to ask Steven if he wants to be a guest?
Fuck yeah.
Was there anybody else you had in mind to be like a first guest?
Well, we obviously had Brandon asked me to be a guest once.
I just mean in general, like a first guest. That's all.
I don't have a general idea of a first guest. No.
Yeah, because I was just thinking Steven fits perfectly into the mold of these two conversations,
Right.
especially obviously currently fantasy.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
So that's why I was wondering.
Yeah.
Plus, Steven's a guy. He's a fucking.
Yeah. No.
He's something.
Right. Yeah. Fuck.
We could make interview questions and pick the shit out of his head. Pick his brain, man.
Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, after 2 hours, we're gonna split the episodes, and
We gotta make 2 outros.
yeah, essentially, or we could just put the same one in the same,
the same one I both bet.
yeah, or I could just end the first one and then just go at it, yeah.
True.
So yeah, that is the episode, lazy or whatever episode this is, because we're making 2 out of this whole fucking podcast shit. What were we gonna say?
I'm just looking for a quote.
Oh yes, the quote of the day. Oh wait, should we you know what? Hold on. Don't even. I think I might have one. Okay, let's see. Come on. Jesus Christ.
I had an idea, which I'm planning on doing
Yeah.
for like a quote.
Yeah.
So you could actually come up with like serious quotes. Me, I had this idea. I have this song that has some amazing lyrics.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna really blow your mind when you know what it is. But my point was, I was gonna name lyrics one by one in like content that we do until you finally figure out the song.
Yeah.
So it's like and don't like look it up either. Just like try to figure it out from everything I say. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I feel like it'd be so funny once you finally know what it is.
Okay.
You might know what it is off rip. I don't know.
All right, let's hear it.
All right. So the quote for today is, "I'm untouchable, but I'm forcing you to feel me."
Isn't that basic thugonomics?
God damn it! You know how many good lyrics they have in this shit, dude.
I'm untouchable, but I'm forcing you to feel me.
You know how many good lyrics they have. All right, well that ended fast, but now we can talk about that, dude. Like they got so many good lyrics in here, dude.
Give me the next best one in your opinion.
An ass-kicking anthem, heavyweight or bantam.
See, John Cena's like an
Solid,
underrated
bro.
rapper, dude. He's
He
so
really is,
wow.
bro. Like a broken needle, kid, you missing the point.
Like a no, yeah, like a broken needle. Can't you missing the point? Yeah.
We dominate the conference with offense. That's no nonsense.
Yeah. Still kicking in Uranus. Wherever that one is.
bare knuckle men through fight pits beat you lifeless.
Yeah, dude. I mean, we should just do that. Like, find a random song, take a lyric out of that, and just see if we can guess it.
I'm so down for that.
And it has to be like songs that you and I both know.
Bet.
All right. Thank you.
Taking over Earth and still kicking.
There
your
it
ass.
is.
That's the one.
There.
That's the one.
That's our quote. Taking over Earth, still kicking in Uranus. Let's go. Have a good night, ladies and gentlemen. Holy shit.
What a game. What a day.